I hate my twin sister. No, I'm just kidding. I love her, but growing up constantly comparing myself to another person who was always on the same track of life as me and yet so completely different from me was pretty difficult. Individuality was hard to come by, and we were the youngest by almost 8 years from the rest of our siblings, which means that most of growing up we were my parents' main focus. We were being judged by the same standards while being forced to do the same activities, hang out with the same friends, and even we couldn't go anywhere unless first inviting our twin. We were both, though, thankfully able to find things that we felt really confident in and that we felt like was something unique that we brought to the table, and for me that was writing. When I was in high school, or even before that, writing was something that I brought my papers home and felt really validated by my parents enjoying what I was writing, and that led me to take more writing classes in high school and ultimately pursue public relations, which obviously involves a lot of writing. So I'm very grateful to have had that realization. Throughout high school, I tutored girls in writing, girls who were about in the 5th grade. Their names were Kira and Kylie, and both of them, I kind of made them into my little mini-me's and mentored them, and that was something that was so rewarding for me, and I still keep in touch with them to this day. Spent all 4 years of high school doing everything with them, with school and babysitting and all of that stuff, so that was just something that was really rewarding, and I feel very grateful that the thing that brought me to that was writing, and something that I really love. Writing to me is the ability to express what you're thinking or feeling with words that can be easily understood by others. As a writer, I see myself as an individual who has interesting points to bring to the table. I especially love writing about media and things like books, movies, music albums, all of that type of stuff. I feel as though I'm able to think very deeply about these things and write about like hidden meanings and themes and the author's intent and stuff that is a little bit more analytical. And because I'm so interested in these things like movies, books, TV, you name it, I feel very passionate about dissecting them, giving them more meaning, and writing about it so that I can share my thoughts with others. I'm not a succinct writer by any means, as you may be able to tell by my video, which is something I do really want to hope to work on as I transition into my future career in public relations. However, I feel that being not succinct is something that I really do enjoy about writing generally, because I feel like describing things in great detail is something that really brings the words on the page to life and brings the stories and thoughts to life. But I do think I'm a good writer because I think everyone's a good writer. It's a very subjective thing. There's no way to be completely bad at it or completely good at it, because there's so many different reasons to write or things to write about or types of writing. So I feel like it's impossible to be perfectly good or bad at it. But that being said, I do want to be more of a multifaceted writer and be able to have a lot of different styles of writing under my belt. Writing for the ears is writing to keep the audience engaged, whether it be via podcast, videos, presentations, whatever it may be, especially all of these things that are coming in as social media is gaining popularity. The main difference between writing for the ears or oral writing and classic print style writing is that oral writing is linear and cannot be redone. Whereas when we're reading a book or a magazine or any other printed materials, we're able to go back and reread something if we feel like we need to make better sense of them. For this reason, when we're oral writing, we need to be clear and concise, which is something that really stuck out to me, along with the fact that you should write it how you say it in oral writing, because this is something that I have struggled with in the past, where I use bigger words in my writing that may sound unnatural while I'm speaking. And after reviewing all of these rules and guidelines in Marsha's reading, I hope to become better at this, and I hope that I could have started with this video.